Hello guys, it's Danger Days 789 here, and today, sorry, I'm just kind of being weird. Anyways, today, we're doing a thoughts and theories video that I said I'd do, but, I didn't have time for that. So it's a bit late. The video was late, but the day is early, I guess you could say so, because it's, well, it's not that early. I mean, it's 11. It's almost 12 o'clock. So yeah, but today we're going to do the thoughts and theories on the Endermite once again, and the 1.8 update overall, with this thoughts video, not a theories video. So, why I'm here, you might ask? Well, I built this all by myself. It's not impressive, but, thanks for probably thinking it's super awesome. Yeah, but, someone gave me a suggestion, not on my video, but, personally, that I should try and do some builds during these, thoughts and theories. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to do a build on the thoughts and theories first. And so yeah, so basically today what I'm talking about is what I think on the Guardians, the Elder Guardian and the normal Guardian and the new Endermite model, because lots of people have controversy about this, and I've seen lots of comments on snapshot videos like Swimming Bird 941's snapshot videos. He's the best. Just go check him out. He didn't tell me to do this, but he's the best snapshot person ever. Just go check that. Go check him out. Okay. Let's see. So, first of all, I'm gonna build a new Endermite model. It's gonna be really bad. Might as well just do obsidian. Might look better. And then some purpley stuff. Alright. So before, the Endermite model was like a silverfish, basically. It was like this, and then it would kind of go like this. It's hard to explain, but if you could just picture a silverfish model, just colored, yeah. Let me just get like a silverfish so you can see what I'm trying to do here. So you just kind of like that, except with all the scales and stuff. It's kind of like that. So, just gonna build them both for comparison. And it's basically just like this, I guess. This is a really bad version, but it's kind of like that. It doesn't have any of those spiky things. And the new Endermite model, which lots of people didn't like the first Endermite model because it looked too much like a silverfish, and they thought they didn't do any work on it. But now that, because people did this, which in my opinion, I hate this design. Now it looks like this, and then it's just kind of like this, and then kind of just like this really fat thing. And then they added red eyes, which I think is really stupid, because Enderman and the Endermite should have purple eyes, not red eyes. For some reason it has red eyes, and I'm like, when I looked at that, I was like, what the heck? And not just red eyes. It has one red eye. It doesn't even have two, it just has one, which looks really bad on my opinion. It's my opinion, basically. So it looks like this. And then it's kind of just like just like this. And then you just have like this one weird red eye just right here. That's how that new Endermite model looks. It looks a lot worse. I mean, it might be a bit exaggerated in the head size, but it's basically how it looks. It's really, really stupid. Yeah. Let me just cut it. Nah, okay, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Maybe just like that. Okay. So yeah, this looks really bad. That's just my opinion, but I really like the first Endermite model. I think they should have kept it. It was actually really, really good. And I don't know why people were complaining that it wasn't good enough. I think it was pretty awesome. Because, you know, an Endermite and a Silverfish, I would picture an Endermite and a Silverfish next to each other. It would kind of look like that. So yeah, this is messed up. I don't even want to try and fix it, but whatever. So yeah, basically, I'm not going to even try to build the Guardian because the Guardian's really hard to build, but I'm actually really happy with the 1.8 update, even though the Endermite looks pretty weird. I'm just really happy that the Endermite is even in it because it's a new mob, and it's an Ender mob, which, if you haven't known yet, Endermen have been like one of the most popular mobs ever created in Minecraft. Lots of people like the Enderman. They adore it, I guess you could say. I don't really go for favorites when it comes to Minecraft mobs. I think that's a bit weird. Well, it isn't. It isn't. I wouldn't say it's weird because I really love the Wither Skeleton and the Silverfish. They're my favorite. And the Ghast, obviously. But, you know, Wither Skeleton's my favorite. I like I like the Nether mobs that aren't so like fiery, I guess. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gonna try and do some calculating here, I guess. 9. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. The Endermite is one of my favorite mobs too. It used to be until the model changed. Because if I really like Silverfish, obviously I'm gonna like the Endermite even more. Because it's super Silverfish. So yeah. Oh gosh. I'm clicking the wrong keys. So yeah, and I really like it because if you remember back to, what's it, 1.3 or 1.4? I don't know, it was one of the first updates I encountered because I started Minecraft in 1.2.5, and it was actually a really good time to start out on Minecraft because the 1.3 or 1.4 update really made it really fun with the Wither and the Witch, and it added some cool mobs, and it didn't make it as boring. And it made it really fresh for me when it started, which is probably what gave me a really a really good rating, I guess, on Minecraft. But I would have given it a good rating either way. It's a very fun game, but I'm not going to talk about how fun it is. I'm going to talk about the mobs. So Jeb or Dinnerbone, not sure. One of them, they said that there's going to be multiple structures for oceans, and that is super duper awesome. Because, I mean, I'm happy with the single structure. The single structure is huge. It's like a maze, and it is awesome. But if you add multiple structures, then you got me in the bank. Then, you know, you basically got me in the bank. I will love that update. And I don't actually care about the ocean that much, even though lots of people are like, used to be mad that there was only squids, and they were really, really mad that there was nothing in the oceans. And I was just like, Minecraft, most of the stuff on Minecraft's on land either way. If they added ocean stuff, most of the stuff would be on land either way. I'd rather just stick on land. Obviously, I'm probably gonna make like a water base, but I wouldn't buy Minecraft. Like, if I were going to buy Minecraft and I didn't know anything about Minecraft, and then I looked at all the features, and then I saw the ocean, I was like, I'm not sure if I want to get this because there's nothing in the oceans except squids. Then, I mean, that'd be really stupid. I'm just gonna point that out there. There we go. Yeah, that just is so stupid because, I mean, I didn't buy the game for the oceans. I bought the game for building. I got the game for creativity. I got the game for the mobs, but not for this silly biome called the ocean. And even now that there's a lot more stuff coming to the ocean, I'm probably not even gonna bother with it. And I think lots of other people are gonna do the same, because even though the ocean's gonna probably have about the same amount of structures and stuff that you can find on land, not many people are going to go in the ocean anyways, because lots of people have grown into just the basic Minecraft, and lots of people won't go into the ocean because how I play is I just stay on the land, and then if I need clay, I'll just go into a lake. I never go into an ocean because I feel like the ocean is the most kind of useless. The most kind of like useless area, and even now with this update, it's useless. If you think about it, the Guardians and the Elder Guardians just drop prismarine shards and sponges. Sponges are useful. Prismarine is a cool building block, but I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of useless either way because it's just building blocks, basically. All it is are building blocks. And because they're just building blocks, and because the Guardians don't give anything useful, then I'm probably not going to go into the ocean anyways, because there's nothing useful for me going there for. I mean, obviously fishing would be good, but I could just go to a lake. So, yeah. On land, there's dungeons, there's like so many things that can give you useful materials and make you stronger, like diamonds and all this stuff. But actually, this gives me a new idea about it. Since it's not even close to done, what I think would be super cool, and hold in there. I know you're probably gonna rage at me a little bit, but I think a new ore for the oceans. I mean, think about it. There's nothing useful in the oceans either way. Squids just use coloring, prismarine is just a building block, and sponges are just for soaking up water and can barely even help in oceans because they only suck up a 5x5 or something like that, a 5x5, 4x4 area. So the water is just gonna come back, and then you're just gonna be with a wet sponge in the middle of water. That's kind of silly. Obviously, it's cool for making a lake base, but that's kind of stupid, and that's kind of against the point. Like, what the heck? You're gonna have a lake base? Well, there's land right there. It'd be kind of easier. Oh, dang it! I messed this up. Whatever. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But if you had an ore, And I know some people might be against this because they remember also in 1.3, 1.4, I don't even remember, sometime around that, emeralds came out, and lots of people were excited for them because they're like, oh my god, it's a new ore. And diamonds was like the only ore that anyone ever wanted. So people really thought that was cool. They're like, oh my god, there's a new ore, and it's 25 times harder to find than diamond. That's what developer said. I think it was Jeb or Dinabon. 25 times more, 20 times harder to find than diamond. And everyone was excited about it. I was excited about it. I was like, dang, this is probably gonna be something cool. And no one even cares about them anymore, because all they're for is villager trading. And first of all, you have to find a village. Second of all, you have to be willing to trade with their ridiculous trades that are like super duper horrible. Most of them are. They did fix it, or I think they're fixing it in this update. I don't remember. I always forget features of the update, like the new enchanting with lapis. This video might actually carry pretty long because there's a lot of things in 1.8, but yeah, like the villager, it's only just for villager trading, and most people don't even care about villager trading because they'd rather just go find diamonds themselves, find iron themselves, and then, praise upon it. I mean, I think that would be what most people would do. And that's what I do, at least. I know that's what I do. And I don't even care about the villager trades. So, yeah. But if they added a new kind of useful ore to the oceans, which I don't know what it would be used for, it could be really interesting. Obviously, Mojang has a very, very creative mind. So, yeah. But wouldn't that just be cool? Kind of a new blue ore, kind of like a watery ore. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be cool, at least. I don't know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments below what you think about if they added a new kind of ore to oceans. I don't know how the what's it called, the generation would work for oceans and the ore, because I mean it's probably gonna be a lot more fiddly than normal ore spawning. Or spawn. Anyways, because when you think about it, it's kind of just like they can't spawn it in the middle of the water. They have to spawn it at the bottom, and each ocean biome, there's deep ocean biomes, there's normal ocean biomes, but they all have kind of like varying depths. They could be like 5 blocks, like one might be 5 blocks deeper than another, and one might be 1 block, shorter than another, I guess. I don't know what the word is. I'm pretty dumb, but anyways, yeah. That'd be pretty hard, I guess, on Mojang, possibly. Because it'd be harder than just adding an ore, because you'd have to get it at the exact bottom space, and everything varies. But then again, I mean, oh my god, there's so many then agains about Minecraft, Then again, if you think about normal Minecraft worlds, they have hills, they have everything. And they had to do that with coal. Like, they had to detect a mountain, and they had to detect the height, and with coal and some iron. But still, each world has a definitive world height, and the ocean is varying. Caves are varying, though. So I guess that makes sense, because ores don't spawn in the middle of caves. So I guess that would work. But it might take a bit, and it would make the update longer. I'm trying to think of an idea for if there was a water ore. It wouldn't be called water ore. Oh, hey, the rain's out. Sorry if you hate the rain. Yeah. But, I feel like I'm missing something. No, I don't think so. Okay. But for, like, that ore, it'd probably have a cool name. There's prismarine. I think that's a cool name. Let's see. I mean, I can't think of a unique idea. Like, for gear, though, I don't know. What? Whoops. Wrong thing. For gear, like, if you made, like, armor, I think it would only be for armor. Oops. Wrong spot. I think it would only be for armor. That's just my opinion. I think it'd be a lot cooler if it was just for armor, because it'd be the only thing that's just for armor. And the tools would be, well, I guess you could do for tools. That'd be pretty cool. 'Cause, I mean, there are ores in the water, and they could help you dig in the water better, but here's the problem with that. There's nothing to dig. If you add in all this stuff that's in 1.8 now and don't add anything but that water ore, and that water ore helps you mine better in, like, in underwater or whatever, it's useless either way, because if we didn't have the water ore anyways, everything's useless. And if this thing's used for mining, and everything that you can mine inside the oceans is useless, including the ore, because the ore is now useless, that there's nothing to mine in the oceans that makes it useful, then it just be stupid, and there wouldn't be a point to adding it. It'd be kind of like lapis. It'd be kind of like lapis, okay? Lapis is cool, but lapis is like the equivalent of squids, basically, except it's a lot harder to find. All it is used for is dye, which I like that they're doing something with enchanting now with lapis, which I'll get into later. This video is probably going to be really long, and it's going to take a million days to upload. Yeah, I might talk about that a little bit, but actually that would probably be an update video. Anyways, yeah, it would just be useful and useless, not useful. It'd be useless. I don't know. I mean, if you've seen the Eternal Isles mod, it's a new, very big mod, and if you haven't heard of Divine RPG or Eternal Isles, then you gotta go check it out. It's one of the most popular mods out there, and I think Eternal Isles is a very, very popular mod right now. I checked it out myself. I downloaded it. It is pretty awesome. And they had some water mobs. I'm not even gonna include them, but now that we're talking about armor and stuff, there was a water armor. And the water armor, well, it wasn't really armor, it was a helmet. And you got it from this one water boss called Corrales. Not the builder, not the YouTuber. Corliss. I think it's called Corliss, but yeah. I messed this up again. Whoops. Anyways. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, you got it from a boss, and there's like 3 different kinds of helmets and stuff, and each are different for water stuff. And the best one you could get was one that regenerated your health when you were in water, and I think that was a cool, unique ability, you know. But I don't think it would be good for Minecraft, because then it'd be kind of stupid. It'd be useless again. I don't know what could make the oceans useful at all. besides adding a new ore that is better than diamond. And I'm not gonna, I don't think the oceans are ever going to come back to their feet. Not that they ever were on their feet, but that I don't think they're ever gonna be on their feet. First of all, because let's face it, it's gonna be useless either way. Like, I can't express how useful and useless. God, I keep saying useful, and I'm just being a total derp face. But how useless the ocean is going to be either way. It's gonna be useless forever, and it's basically just gonna be an ambient little extra thing, like a decorative little extra thing. And whoops, did I do that wrong? Did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. Or did I? What? Yeah, no, okay. Wow, I'm being so dumb with my build, but it's gonna be useless either way. That's the hugest problem. Because the whole, like, what is the biggest goal for most people in Minecraft? Get diamonds, or it's the Wither boss or the Ender Dragon or getting a beacon or whatever. But I usually have multiple goals, and one of them is obviously getting diamonds, and probably at least like, whoops, at least probably like 80% of everyone that plays Minecraft has one goal every time they play Minecraft, and that's getting diamonds. You always have that as a goal, unless you're doing a challenge where you can't use diamonds. You can only go up to iron, you can only use wood and leather or whatever. But yeah, and unless they add an ore that is underwater, that is more useful, more efficient, more protective, more damaging than diamond, then the oceans are going to be useless. Because if they add an ore, what's the ore going to do? It could be like an iron equivalent, but then that's pointless, because you can just get iron easily on land. And underwater you'd have to dive all the way down, and then you'd have to risk drowning and dying just to get these small pieces of iron equivalent stuff. And here's where it kind of differentiates, I guess. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could have an iron equivalent, a stone equivalent. Well, I guess for armor that'd be underwater. But chainmail's like stone equivalent, I guess. But a gold equivalent, that's underwater. But the only useful thing it would be for is the coloring. Like, it'd probably be a different color, and I agree with this, actually, though, a little bit, because, I mean, whenever I'm like tweaking around with command blocks, yes, I do stuff with command blocks, and I'm actually kind of making an RPG map right now, but I'm not gonna talk about that in this video. I always think, like I have classes or whatever for my RPG, and it's not like a human RPG, it's like a dinosaur RPG. So it's kind of weird, because it's like, oh hey, I'm a dinosaur and I'm wearing chainmail, or leather, and it's a bit weird. But obviously they're not gonna change the texture on it. It's probably just gonna be the color, and obviously, it'd look weird anyways. It wouldn't go to like the normal Minecraft dress code, I guess. But seriously, I always think about that. So what could be really cool and unique would be different colors of ores, but it'd be like they would be like totally different ores. I'm rambling so much in this video, but I don't care. They'd be totally different ores. Oh, my power went a bit weird for a second. Anyways, they're totally different ores, but they have the same stats. They look different, and you get them differently, but they're totally the same. All they are, the only difference is how they look, which I think could be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool, actually, because you'd have a lot more variation in Minecraft. Because I remember, I was really stupid back then. I was playing on a multiplayer server, first multiplayer server I ever played on, and it had a great community. And when 1.3 came out, they had to do a kind of sub server or whatever. And what happened was you had this temporary server and there weren't any plugins. So a person and me, I didn't know them personally, but someone and me, we made a mining base underground close to spawn that no one could find. And if they did find it, then they would drop down and they would fall and die, I guess, from fall damage. Because it was just like a straight hole down into the ground. And then we had like a blue wool block down there to trick people. Oh, it was hilarious. Anyways, that person and me, we got like a bunch of diamonds, but we were wearing gold and diamond because we thought gold looked awesome. We really liked the look of gold, and I still really like the look of gold. I think it's the coolest looking ore. I'm just being really weird with this wall, but I think it's the coolest looking ore. Don't get me wrong, like lapis, diamond, emerald would look really awesome. All those ores are awesome, but I really like gold. And don't rage at me for not saying butter. I am a Sky fan, but hello, I mean, come on. Really. Anyways, I really liked that ore, and we died because some people invaded our base and raided us, and they had full diamond. And then we got mad because we were like, why did we die? Because we had gold, and gold is so bad that we died from it, obviously. And half of our armor was gold, half of our armor is a diamond, so obviously we lost. But we just wore it because we thought it looked awesome. It looks swagalicious. Oh my god, I've never used that word ever in a video, ever. I don't think I used that ever. Maybe once. Anyways, it looked swagalicious, okay? Swag to the max. And yeah, it'd be cool if they could have a variation, but you know, I don't feel like the variation would be very useful until, whoops, Daisy, this isn't gonna be here. But like, it'd still be useless. And if you think about gold, well, gold is useless. Like, you know, gold is useless and there's no uses for it. But then again, I'm like, yeah, there is. If you look at the uses for gold, you can make a clock, and obviously these things aren't too useful, but you can make a clock, you can make different kind of things. So I think if they could, what would be cool if they added a new tool, a new kind of tool, like, you know, like something like shears or something like a lead, or you know, like a clock, a compass, fishing rod, obviously, name tag, you know, flint and steel, obviously not exactly the same because that wouldn't make sense, but something that would make sense in the crafting recipe, but it would be a new and cool and unique kind of tool. Oh my god, I rhymed. Mom, I rhymed. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's not freak out about my awesome rhyming skills now. Just kidding, I have none, I guess. Whatever. But that'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know what it would be. It would. I think it shouldn't be for oceans, because if they make the tool useful for oceans, then I'm just gonna rage at them, and I'm just gonna say again, this tool is useless because there's nothing to do in the oceans unless you make an overpowered ore in the oceans. Unless you make an overpowered ore as strong or stronger than diamond that spawns at the bottom floor, or a dimension, an ore that makes a dimension, kind of, if you know Divine RPG, kind of something like that. You'd have to make blocks out of the ore, and then you'd have to make the portal out of those ore blocks. But like, it's useless unless you have either one of those two things. If you make it work for water, and I talked about this a million times, but yeah, that's the whole entire point. And I don't think anyone else knows this or thinks that, like, that's the actual case, but it is. So unless they made an ore that is used to make cool tools, that is used to, like, here's an awesome idea I actually just came up with now. You know the enchantment table? When they came out with an enchantment table, people were like, oh my god, what the heck is this? What is this sorcery? This is awesome. And then they're like, they got XP, and they're like, what? Are we gonna get skills? And then, no, you don't get skills. You just put it in there and you get a random buff on your weapon, and with those levels, depending on how many you have. And then everyone was like, what the heck? Because it was so unique. But what if they added an enchantment table type thing? Not exactly, but something cool, like an anvil or an enchantment table. One of those, like, really main things, or like a furnace or a crafting table or a chest. Those are main things. You need those things. You don't need them, but they're really unique and awesome, like an ender chest, and they're like these main block / tool things. I would consider them tools, but they're these main tools that there are these main tools that improve the gameplay, and it makes it funner, it makes you stronger, it makes you better at the game by using it. And it makes things more easy, more practical. If you know where I'm going with this, like, they should just make something like that. And even if they don't make a new one, I think it'd be cool if they had that ocean ore, because to make the ocean useful, you gotta actually make something useful out of it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know how they're using lapis for the enchantment tables? I think it would be a way better idea on Mojang's part and on just Minecraft itself if they just added a ore to the oceans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That you would need for enchantment tables, and I think that'd be awesome. Because I think that lapis, it's a really cool idea that you're doing it with lapis, because, lapis is rare, and, it would actually make something useful out of lapis, because lapis is just a dye. But if they're going to focus on adventuring, and if they're going to focus on oceans, they should just make an ore on the oceans that you have to use for enchantment tables, or for anvils, or something like that. That would be awesome. Or maybe it could be like an ore that'd be really good for furnaces. Or they could make that ore, like, make an upgrade. You can craft an upgrade for your furnace. Obviously, it's getting a bit too technical, and it's more like kind of like a mod based thing, but these are just ideas. And I'm not saying add these in, but these are cool ideas. Like if they just added an awesome fuel source for the furnace, that would be an ore, or like, you know, something that would make an awesome furnace that it would like cook twice as fast. Because lots of people, the only reason why there's better furnace mods out there is because the only reason why mods even exist is because they didn't add that feature in that's in the mods yet, or they decided not to. And that's why lots of people download those mods, because they think it's a cool, unique idea that would improve the game and make it a lot funner. And I'm not saying RPG, Divine RPG, and Eternal Isles. I think that's a good game. I think that's a good mod on itself, and they could probably make a game out of Eternal Isles, like a cool, fun third person, like a third person view of like the world, kind of like Cube World. It'd be like a third person game that'd be an RPG, and it'd have all these bosses, all this loot, all this cool stuff. That could be awesome as its own game. But for Minecraft, I feel like it wouldn't fit. To be honest, I just feel like it wouldn't fit. But that doesn't mean they can't make something related to it or something similar. Like, seriously, like the Better Furnaces mod, they can make an, like that, or like I said a million times, that can make an awesome furnace, or like an awesome crafting table, and then you can make cool other crafting things. Since Minecraft, half of the word is craft, and if you made a new crafting table that would rely on going to the oceans, this new biome or whatever, to get this ore, to like make an awesome new crafting table that'll allow you to make super diamond armor, like binded diamond armor, something weird like that. But like, yeah, like binded armor, like, and you'd have to put like your diamond chest plate in the middle, and then you'd have to put like the diamonds in the same pattern, that it'd be like a new kind of diamond armor thing. It'd be kind of like an upgraded diamond armor. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really awesome. I would adore that. That'd be awesome, because it'd add another aspect. It would add another aspect.
Jezus! O co ci kurwa znowu chodzi? O co ci chodzi?
You always have to ruin everything.
Ale dlaczego mi nie powiesz? No because that's your fault.
Because you should know, and I don't forget have to tell you.
Boże, I should know, rzeczywiście. Powinieneś tak, last time przyszedłeś i powiedziałeś. Teraz nie przyszedłeś, to skąd ja wiem? To nie jest mój fault, tylko twój. To jest twój fault. You should tell me. You should tell me.
ty myślisz? On może robi coś, czy fucking nic nie myślisz, tylko mówisz i nie myślisz.
Okay, sorry guys, I was a bit interrupted there, and I'm just gonna cut that out, obviously, but from the video. So yeah, and this is what I mean. I mean, sometimes I don't have time to do videos because sometimes I get kind of backtracked, and I have to redo the videos. But you know, it's okay. So I forgot what I was totally talking about. So yeah. But I think I have a grasp on what I was talking about. So, like, yeah, they should just make something awesome, like a tool out of it. Yeah, like the enchantment table. And I know lapis is useless. And it's a good idea that they're making it useful for enchanting, but making like a crafting table, like a second degree crafting table, and you'd need that water ore or that ocean ore or whatever to make it. That would really make a big focus on the oceans, because then you'd be able to make even better diamond armor, better iron armor. You'd be able to make like super versions of tools and things. And then you could enchant those, and then you can make a super enchantment table. And I think it'd be really cool just to have a kind of upgraded stuff, I guess. I think I forgot the other point, but I was gonna make. Let me just see. I mean, that's just a lot of things covered in this video. I'm probably going to have a second part to this because 1.8 is a huge update. There's a lot of things to cover and talk about. So yeah, if you enjoyed this thoughts and theories video and my cool castle walls of castleness and whatever, and my weird entermite builds and stuff, then yeah, just comment, favorite. Well, I mean, no one favorites, but you know, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. So yeah. If you want more of these awesome kind of talks of, you know, what you think about Minecraft and just kind of what I think about what's going on and all this stuff. So yeah. Also, like I said earlier, leave a comment down below what you think would be cool if they added a ocean or an oceanic ore to the oceans. Would you think that'd be cool? Would you think that'd be useful? What kind of practical uses would you put into it? Like, what would you make it useful for if you added that ore in? So yeah, just tell me that in the comments below, because I really want to know your guys' what you guys think would be cool for 1.8 in oceans. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I will see you later. Please comment, like, and subscribe, like I already said. And yeah, bye.